Hi everyone, it's Barry, and today I'm going to talk about how limiting beliefs stop you from realizing your potential or achieving any goal that you might have. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I don't do this professionally. I just have a lot of insights and I read a lot, and this is some discovery I had and had some what I felt like was profound insights today. We all have goals. Like, for instance, my goal right now is to make a living as a creator, bringing value to this world in my own unique way. And I'm reading this book right now. It's called Money is My Friend. I think it's old. It's probably from this, I'm just guessing, from the 70s or something. And in it, it has a lot of writing on sort of like limiting beliefs and affirmations and stuff like that you can do to replace these beliefs. And I know in a lot of different realms, they have these concepts of like limiting beliefs. But how do you actually change a limiting belief? And how do you know what yours are? Okay, that's the question. Because we all want to achieve our greatest potential, ideally, right? But in order to do that, like, what do you have to do? Okay, I did this Buddhist chanting that goes Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and it puts you in the rhythm of the universe, and you can chant for anything you want. Today, I was chanting, and I realized what my limiting core beliefs were. This thing came out of me. It came up. We all have core limiting beliefs. So one of them was, I remember this time when I was little. I was with a babysitter and we were sitting on a bed like watching TV or something. And there was a wet spot on the bed. And she says, "You peed the bed." And I said, "No, I didn't, because I swear I didn't." And she continues to say, "You peed the bed. You did." And I continue to say, "No, I didn't. I promise." And it goes back and forth for so long. She's basically accusing me of it, and I didn't do it. I might have even admitted that I did do it, even though I didn't, just to stop that argument. But I believe that I learned in that instance not to trust myself. And that's a huge thing, you know. I'm not saying I'm a victim in any way. I'm very privileged. I know this. I have a lot of amazing things in my life. But to not trust yourself and learn that at an early age, it stops you in so many areas of your life, because we're constantly making choices all the time. If you're not trusting yourself, you're doubting your intuition, which is a survival mechanism, I believe. One of our greatest gifts is that we are intuitive beings. So if we can trust ourselves and make the best choices for our own lives, then you're set. But if you can't, if you're constantly doubting yourself, it's just gonna make everything more difficult. So that was the case for many, many years, and I'm learning now to trust myself. Finally. But better late than never. I'm so glad I'm learning that. But anyway, what I did in that moment was I went back and I just thought of little Barry. I gave them a hug and I said, "It's okay, I trust you, I believe you." Because you have to reprogram that and shift the past in that way, or else you'll just repeat the same patterns. Like, how do you actually unroot that and relearn? You gotta change that. So I changed it by just visualizing it. I encourage you to explore what your limiting beliefs might be. You can journal, you can go to therapy, you can just reflect on your past. All those things I'm sure would be helpful. Sorting those out will open up so many more realms in your life. Like, for instance, this book says, if you truly believe making money is hard and it's difficult and you need to prove yourself and you need to do really difficult things that you don't like to make money, that's what you will do. You will find a job that you don't like and you'll continue to do that because that's what you believe. When you actually internalize the belief that I can make money from enjoying myself and bringing value to this world, you can do that. It's possible! I'll just share one more. I remembered this instance from when I was in high school, and I had this best friend and we were sitting in the car and she was sharing some writing, and she was on drugs. She had a really traumatic existence. Mind you, I did drugs in high school too. Not saying anyone should. I had a low self-esteem. That's another story. I'm sober now. And yeah, so she was sharing writing. I said, I want to write. I want to write things because I did write. I wrote all the time and I still do. But she said, you don't have anything to write about. Your life's not interesting. Like it was a fact. And I internalized, oh, I'm not enough. Now I know I am enough. Everyone's enough. Everyone has something to write about. Everyone has something valuable to share. Again, just going back into that person and saying, you are enough. You have something to share. You have gifts that only you have. Thanks for listening. I hope that you can figure out what your core beliefs are that are possibly holding you back and really transform them. I know you can if you just choose to go on that path. And it's an endless path, we're like onions peeling back the layers of us as we get to our best, most authentic selves, which we were born with. And then we just learned all these things that were trying to unconsciously make us into something that makes us conform to these beings in this society where we have certain constraints that inhibit us essentially. But no, I love you so much and you deserve to be your best self. Like and subscribe, of course, and if this was helpful, let me know in the comments what you want to transform, what core beliefs you want to let go of. Thank you.